Hello, this is Michelle with Michelle's Macarons. Today I'm going to talk about a very simple but often misunderstood part of the macaron process. How to mature macarons. So if you're not maturing your macarons, that can lead to you thinking that your macarons are hollow or too hard or chewy or just like not flavorful, like there's something missing. So if you made your macarons, made your filling, put them together, and then ate one, and you're like, what is this? This isn't good. Watch the rest of this video and try this, and then eat them again and see how they are. Because, like I said in this video, I'm going to show you a clip from it, they might not even be hollow. Look at this shell. See that? That looks like it's hollow, right? A lot of people say that is a horrible macaron. People would say that's crappy, that's bad. No, that exact macaron turned into this after it was matured. That's a good looking macaron. Look at that. See? That is the same macaron as the one I just showed you. Same batch from the same tray, okay? That one I didn't let mature, and this one I filled and let mature in the fridge for 24 hours, okay? It's very upsetting when I see people throw out hollow macarons that aren't. They will be fine. So maturing macarons, you kind of let the flavors and the moisture all kind of go together and just mingle. So this is not maturing macarons. Maturing macarons is not putting the shells in the fridge, freezing the shells, making the filling, making the shells, putting them next to each other in the fridge, putting the full macaron in the freezer, that's not maturing either, and letting them sit out on the counter. It's not maturing. So this is what maturing is. Bake your shells, let them cool completely. If you haven't already, go watch this video, and I go step by step how to make macarons. So if you don't know how or you have problems, go there, watch that. Then fill them with whatever filling you're putting in there, like a ganache or a buttercream or whatever. These recipes are good. And then putting them together and putting them in an airtight container. Go to this video if you don't know what that is. And then putting them in the fridge. I say over 24 hours or overnight. At least do overnight, but if you can, do 24 hours and they will be so good. So this just kind of really lets all the flavors incorporate together and kind of get that moisture from the filling up into the shell. So your shell's not as crispy and it just all becomes one once you mature the macaron. If you're enjoying this video, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it and you'll be notified whenever I come out with a new video. And one of the questions I get the most about the maturing process is, if you're gonna freeze them, is that considered maturing? No. So if you wanna freeze your macarons, either freeze the shells on their own, or mature them for 24 hours, or fill the macarons, put them together like they're ready to go, then mature them in the fridge for 24 hours, then freeze them. Or you can freeze them first, then let them mature in the fridge for 24 hours after, but I always just prefer doing before. Another important part of this process is that after they mature and they've been in the fridge or whatever, you let them get to room temperature before you eat them. That's the hardest part to get across to the customer or the person that's eating them, because if they don't get to room temperature and you just eat one out of the fridge, they're probably going to be like kind of chewy and harder. But if you let that get to room temperature, it softens up. It's perfect. At least let it sit out for, 15, 20 minutes. So the perfect macaron would be your shells. You make your shells, let them cool completely. You put the filling in them, sandwich together, airtight container in the fridge for 24 hours. Then after 24 hours, you take one out, put it on the counter, let it sit for 20 minutes, then take a bite. Then it should be perfect. And it shouldn't have a hollow. And like I said in this video, if it's a smaller hollow, maturing usually fixes that. So that's what maturing is. When anyone says mature your macarons, they mean put the filling in the shells, sandwich them together, and then put them in the fridge for 8 to 24 hours. That's maturing. They have to have the filling in them for them to mature, because that's what kind of gets the flavors to all kind of get together and really make something. If you're trying to turn this baking thing into a business, join the email list below, and I will let you know when spots open up in my course called The Home Bakery Blueprint, where you can work with me to start or grow your own home bakery business, so you don't have to keep eating all of these macarons yourself. You can share them with the world. If you'd like, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll put those links below. Check out these other macaron videos. Okay, love you, bye.